Hey everyone, it's Daniel Brother Barbaris. In this next video, we're going to be setting up our second domain controller and our failover. So we'll go to DC02, right click, terminal admin. We're going to copy from 7 all the way up to 5. There we go. Paste that. Give that a few moments. Should restart. And we'll come back when we're at the logon screen. Okay, and now we're here. So Control-Alt-Insert. We're going to log in with other user and first.last.adm. Go ahead and log in with your domain admin credentials. Give that a few moments. Alrighty. Go here, start, right click, run, timeout, T-minus 60 seconds, and we'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and here we go. So we'll click on start, terminal, right click, pin to taskbar. We'll open it from the taskbar. Our drop-down arrow, go to settings, Windows PowerShell, on, and on, save. We're going to open up our JSON file, Notepad, just once. We'll copy this line here. We'll go right here underneath the schema line, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and file save. Sorry about that. Close and close. Then we'll reopen that. We're going to register our DNS name and do a group policy update. After that, what we're going to do here is we're going to set up BitLocker on our C drive. So give that a few moments. There we are. Paste that there. There's our recovery, and I'll come back in about 60 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Double click this PC. Should see our icon there, our lock screen. There we go. Sweet. Now we can go dsa.msc to open up Active Directory users and computers. We'll maximize that window. Expand, click Domain Controllers, View, Add Remove Columns. There's our operating system column we added. Click that there. Now we're going to go down to Lab Member Servers. We'll do the same thing, Add Remove Column, and OK. And then we can close Active Directory users and computers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to install 80 domain services, just like we did on the first one. We'll do a timeout of about 2 minutes, 120 seconds, and then we'll promote this puppy to a domain controller, okay? So give that a few moments, and I'll be right back. Okay, and Server Manager is open. Let's start our 120-second countdown, and then we'll come back and promote. 3, 2, 1, and 0. These numbers aren't arbitrary. I made sure that they're exactly what we need to wait for certain things to load. So just be patient. When we get to certain things like WSUS, it's going to take a lot of patience. So let's go through here. Let this domain controller options load. You can see this loading bar here at the top. You'll wait till the red asterisk show up here. We can copy this password, Control V to paste, next, next, and replicate from. We're going to use our domain controller 01, next, next, and next. Okay, give this a moment. It's verifying our prerequisites. Sorry about that. There we go. All prerequisites check packed successfully. Click install to begin installation. We'll click install, and I'll come back when it's at the close window. Okay, and then here's our close, our second close, and we'll just wait for it to start restarting. Give that a moment. There it is. And we'll come back when it's at the logon screen. Okay, and here we go. As I said, strange when you promote to a domain controller, it changes the resolution in a VM. Not sure why, but it does. So let's just give that a few moments. I'm going to right click, run, and we'll do a timeout of 60 seconds here. And I'll come back when that's ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. So that should have been in the terminal, right? Yep, we did that. So keep that puppy open. And then on the desktop, we're going to go display settings, 1280 by 960, keep changes, then close settings. All right. Now what we can do, open the terminal from the taskbar, and we're going to install DHCP. Give that a few moments. When Server Manager opens, we'll do our timeout of 60 seconds. Okay, and our Server Manager is open. So we'll grab this here and 60-second timeout. I fixed this here so that it's right-click start run timeout. I'll re-upload that file and I'll come back when this timer is ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Now we'll click on Server Manager here. Click on the flag icon. Complete DHCP configuration. Next. Commit. And close Server Manager. We're going to add our links to the start menu. So pin, do DHCP, DNS, and group policy management. Click the desktop, register this connection's address, resolve DNS, good there. Okay, good. We're going to set the description of DC02 to domain controller, like we did with DC01. I'm going to click on Start, DNS. I'm going to double click a DC02, right click, Properties. On our Advanced tab, we're going to enable scavenging, just like we did with DC01. Apply, OK. Close that. We'll restart our DNS service since we made changes. We'll set our SMB server configuration. Remember, auto disconnect timeout in minutes. We had to fix that in the SMB PowerShell for the best practices analyzer. And we'll install server backup. And I'll be back when that's done. Okay, and now we're going to go to our registry. We're going to go to HKey local machine, system, current control set, services. Remember here, DHCP, go down to the DHCP server, right click, permissions, scroll down to the bottom, DHCP should have full control. Okay, and close registry editor and type exit here. Now on DC01, we're going to right click, power, and restart guest. We'll wait for the logon screen, and then we'll recycle the power on DC02. So I'll be back when that's ready. Okay, and now we'll go to DC02, right click, power, and restart guest. Okay, we'll wait for that to get to the logon screen, and we'll log in there. Okay, and we're back. So DC02, Control Alt Insert. Let's log in. Give that a moment. There we go. 263. I'll come back when that is ready to replicate. Okay, and here we go. So let's copy from here to here. It's terminated with no errors. That's great. So we'll go up to DC01, Control-Alt-Insert, log in here. Give that a few moments. Open up terminal. Wait for that to load. There we go. And we'll come back in 60 seconds and do our replication there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And now we'll do our replication here. There we go. Terminate with no errors. That's great. So we'll go here, start, DHCP. We're going to expand our DC01. We're going to click, then right-click IPv version 4 properties. We're going to go to our advanced tab. This is where we're going to put in our service account for DHCP for credentials, okay? There we go. Type CM for our domain. You can copy the password, Control V to paste on both. Click OK and OK. Now we're going to right-click again, new scope. We're going to create our DHCP scope. So we'll call this CM Lab scope. Okay. It'll be 192.168.25, and you can press spacebar to go to the next octet, 50. 192.168.25 space 254. Next. 8 days is fine. Yes, I want to configure these options now. We're going to put in our gateway, 192.168.25 space 1. Click add. Next. That's fine. Everything's good. Good. Yes, I want to activate the scope now. Next, and finish. We're right down here. Now we're going to disable NetBIOS over TCP/IP. So you click here on the server options, right click, configure options, go to the advanced tab, and in the vendor class dropdown, go to Microsoft Windows 2000 options, Microsoft disable NetBIOS option, and then for the long, you're going to put 2 here. Okay. Just click OK. Good. And then we're going to click on IPv4 one more time, right click. We're going to click Configure Failover. Next, go Add Server, this authorized DHCP server, and click on DC02. Okay. Next, we're going to make this a hot standby. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our shared secret password there. Next, finish. Make sure everything is successful. It is. Close. And close DHCP. And now what we'll do is start DNS. On forwarders, double click, click edit, and we're going to add Google Forwarder here. And click OK, and OK, and we can close that. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set our recursion timeout to 10, and then restart that DNS. Okay. There we are. Give that a few moments to stop the service, and we're good there. Let's go to DC02. We're going to click on Start, DHCP. We're going to expand. Click, then right-click IPv version 4, Properties. Go to Advanced, Credentials. We're going to add that DHCP credentialed account again. CM. Put our password in. Just like that. Okay. We can verify that our scope is there, right? And all of our server options that we had are all good. okay, because it's replicated. All right. So our address pool, 50 to 254, it's all there. All right. Now we're going to click on Start, DNS, double click on Forwarders. We're going to add 192.168.25.5, and then 8.8.8.8. Good there. And OK, and close. We're going to also set our recursion timeout to 10 here on DC02 as well. Okay. Now, on DC01, Best Practice Analyzer, this domain controller must advertise itself as generic global catalog server for the forest. Okay. So we'll go to DC01. We're going to go to dssite.msc, which is sites and server. dssite.msc. There we go. Okay. Expand sites. Default first name. Expand servers. Expand DC01. Click, then right-click on NTDS settings. Click on properties. We're going to uncheck the global catalog, recheck it, click apply, yes, and OK. So we've set that as a global catalog, but also we want to make sure that the second one too. So expand DC02, click, then right-click, and I've seen this before. So what we want to do is we want to click refresh first, and I'm going to wait about 120 seconds for everything to be good across that, and then we'll make sure that it's good there. Okay, I'll be back in around 2 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll reopen that up. Right click. We're going to click properties, uncheck global catalog, recheck it, apply, and OK. And now both of them are set. Okay. Now we're going to restart. Just make sure everything is good to go. When the login screen comes up, we'll go to DC02. We'll wait 60 seconds and restart that. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, and let's go to DC02. Copy that. Paste. Give that 60 seconds, and then we'll come back and restart. Okay, and there we go. Now I can restart this puppy. All right. And we'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and now we'll Control-Alt-Insert. Let's log in. Right-click. Run. And 60 seconds again. Like I said, I know this is a lot of timeouts, but they're there for a reason. You just got to be patient, okay? You got to let things load, or else it's not going to come up correctly, okay? So I'll be back in about 40 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's copy from the end of 479 to 477. Should have done that from the terminal. That's okay. Executed with no errors. Let's go to DC01. We'll log in. Okay. Give that a few moments. Click on the terminal. There we go. Copy from the end of 490 to 488. Terminated with no errors. And we're good to go on video 7. So I will see you in the next one.